Good morning, you guys. Welcome to another episode, another vlog. Today's vlog is a Sunday reset. Yesterday I was vegging out on the couch because I'm coming down with something, unfortunately, because I have a lot on my plate right now. There's a lot going on and I have a lot of work. Oh my God. But it is what it is. I'm gonna, I don't know, make some ginger tea because it's my throat is sore and that's like the biggest issue. Every day it's just getting a little bit worse. It's always like that with me, that I just feel something going on and every day is worse and worse. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you through my everyday things. I'm planning to return a coat. Wait till you see it, guys. Yeah, yesterday we were vegging out on the couch with my husband. I mean, he was taking care of all the things like, you know, walking the dogs and organizing food for us, but we watched Harry Potter all day long and it was his first time. Can you guys imagine? And he was like, oh, it's cool, it's nice. I'm like, dude, it's cool? It's like my whole lifestyle back in the day when I was a kid. I used to read the books all day long. Cool. Can you imagine saying something like that about Harry Potter? I mean, I like the movies too, but the books were fabulous. So yeah, I'm gonna clean the house a bit. I'm gonna make myself some winter tea, like you know, remedy for my throat. So don't mind my hair. It's not greasy. I mean, I know it's disgusting. Maybe it's like TMI, too much information, but I'm actually oiling my hair. Come along with me. I'm gonna clean my house. I'm going to show you what I'm knitting right now. It's called a Sophie Hood and it's really easy to knit. I know that a bunch of you guys want to knit. I can always tell you what to do if you want to start, because I started just, you know, just like that, out of nowhere. And I learned with YouTube, yeah, so it's really doable. Oh, and I really want to thank you guys for all the comments, all the support that you gave me under the last vlog. I got a lot of messages from you on Instagram and on WhatsApp, and I'm really grateful. We were talking about makeup. You were enjoying the whole vlog thing when the vocabulary pops up and you can just learn with it. I highly recommend it. By the way, this time I've prepared a flashcard set for you guys, so you can just purchase it. It's cheap, but I think it's gonna help and it's just supporting my job. So go ahead and just learn with the flashcards. They're awesome because you can learn the pronunciation with them, the vocabulary repeated in context. Thank you for all your support because it is pretty stressful to me, you know, just like exposing myself like that. I mean, I'm not like sharing, I mean, too much, but it's, you know, it's just weird, you know, taking you into my house. So thank you for that. And let's learn English. Let's clean our houses if you feel like joining me. You can always just blast this on your headphones and listen and do whatever you want in the meantime. Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, but I'm gonna start with my tea. I'm gonna use ginger, black tea, honey, and a thing called sea buckthorn. I had to look it up. Someone told me that it's super healthy. So I'm just gonna give it a try. I like it. It's kind of citrusy. It's sour, so you can just add it to your tea. And by the way, Sundays are perfect for baking bread. So this is my sourdough starter. So first of all, I just have to take it out of the fridge. It's gonna warm up and then add some flour and water. Then it grows and it's ready to be used for bread. It's super easy to make your own bread. I mean, the sourdough starter is like the most difficult thing. I got this from my dad. It's like 3.5 years old. As you guys know, my parents live in America. And the bread in America sucks big time. So they just started making their own bread, and I really want my dad to start selling the bread, and maybe we will help him build his business. He's so passionate about his bread. So I think it's gonna be perfect marketing, showing him talking about the bread itself, but we'll see how it goes. So this is the sea buckthorn rokitnik, ginger of course, some spices like cinnamon. So basically a healthy but also delicious tea. So here's the jug with the ginger inside. So I'm not gonna use the sea thorn immediately. because of course, obviously, we don't want to put it into like boiling hot water because we're gonna kill its power. The tea that I'm using is really delish. It's called Zimowa Fantazja Winter Fantasy. And yeah, it actually has all the things we need. So cinnamon, raspberry juice, cranberry juice, and things like that. So all things Christmassy, as we're still like, you know, vibing. Okay guys, so it's time for the coat reveal. Prepare for a good laugh because this is the coat I found online, and it was totally different online because it had this perfect baby blue color. And okay, maybe the color isn't that bad, but look at this. I mean, what? What's with the hood? I mean, I look like a huge vagina, right? I can't unsee it. I just can't unsee it. Okay, my water is boiling. It's gonna brew here. So now it's time to just clean the house. Have fun watching me. I have to admit that when it comes to making a mess, I'm definitely responsible for that in our family. Me and the dogs are the main culprits. We make the biggest mess by far. I mean, I do like it when the house is clean and I really try to keep it that way, but when I'm in my zone, working on stuff, things tend to pile up, especially on my desk. And by the end of the day, there's usually a whole collection of coffee cups waiting to be taken to the kitchen. And we're definitely not a stereotypical Polish household where everything is always spotless and squeaky clean. That said, I do care about the atmosphere at home. I love it when it smells nice and feels fresh. So I try to vacuum every day, mainly because of the dogs, because they bring so much sand home. But I'm wondering how it works for you guys. Are you clean freaks or just go with the flow? Let me know if you're messy as me. So it turns out that this Sunday reset is actually turning into a almost weekly vlog, but I guess it's for the best because the first part was pretty chaotic. I think I was in the peak of being sick. So I want to show you my progress on the Sophie Hood, and I also want to talk about knitting itself because I find it as a incredibly grounding hobby. And anytime I post something on Instagram about knitting, you guys always text me that you want to try. And I think that this can be really, really encouraging. So for example, a Sophie hood like this is pretty easy, and there are like two full tutorials on YouTube showing how to make them step by step. I still have to sew the back of it. I'm waiting for my needles to come, and also I ran out of yarn. So yeah, I need to wait for the delivery guy to bring my package. And I'm sitting in front of my stash of yarn. Coincidence? I don't think so, but buying yarn is another topic. It's like another hobby. I try not to go overboard with it, but there are so many beautiful yarns out there. But when it comes to knitting itself, to me, it's deeply, deeply relaxing, and it genuinely helps to quiet my mind. And from what I read, it actually helps your mental health because it just forces you to do one repetitive thing. It's a so-called granny hobby that I think are really, really a huge thing right now, that are just amazing for your nervous system after scrolling all day long, after working with your computer, thinking all the time and trying to figure out new things. So yeah, knitting definitely helps me unwind after a long, long day full of work, especially when the week was demanding, and you just end up creating something beautiful and tangible. So I'm sure that I'm gonna wear this hood non-stop because it's warm and it's pretty thick, so the wind isn't gonna blow through it. It's gonna protect my head actually, and it's not gonna destroy my hairstyle. That's another significant advantage, right? But there's another amazing perk of knitting. It's the little community that grown out of it. A few girls from My American Dream, well, it all started from Ula, who brought her tangled up yarn to one of our meetings, and I think that thanks to her, this idea of knitting subliminally, I think, came up, and other girls just got hooked on it, and we meet and knit together. We talk, we vent, and it really fills my cup. It's something that I love, this girly energy, like in the best possible way. We even met for Christmas, right before Christmas, and it was truly magical. And I really want to encourage you guys to think about your girlfriends, meet up, do some crafty stuff, because it's like the best way to bond. Just, you know, doing beautiful things, making beautiful things together, jewelry, whatever you want, because there's so many cool things to do. See for yourself. Okay guys, so I guess that's all from me. I'm gonna wait for my delivery guy because I really want to finish the hood. I still have some work to do today, but I'm super pumped for the weekend, and I just can't wait to meet my friends. Actually, I'm gonna teach one of my besties how to knit, so our community is growing, and probably this little circle is gonna get bigger and bigger over the months. So yeah, let me know what you like to do in your free time. Let me know if you want to try to knit. I think that the key to being successful in knitting is patience, but I don't know, just try to enjoy the process, not thinking about the effect. And I think that's the key to progress itself in general, long story short. So thank you for today, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!